Welcome to Porsche Experience TV. I'm Gordon Robertson, Chief Driving Consultant here at the Porsche Experience Centre at Silverstone. Today we're going to be having a look at the fabulous 911 Carrera 3.2 of 1986. This model was launched in 1984 to celebrate 20 years of the 911. This is a 3.2 flat six engine with the 915 5-speed manual gearbox, the iconic 911 of the affluent 80s. Here at the Experience Centre you have the opportunity to drive this vehicle on the fantastic Porsche test tracks, allowing us to explore the full potential of this fantastic 911. So we're now into the 1986 911 Carrera 3.2. The first thing that we noted instantly is the lack of power steering. The car still has tremendous character and very positive in the turn in, but naturally a little bit more heavy on the steering. Still retains full feel all the way through the corner. You know exactly what the front end of the car is doing as I'm turning in. Imperative that we keep that power balanced all the way through the corner. As we're all aware, this era of 911 was renowned for lift-off oversteer. With all the weight hanging over the back bumper, if we snap off the throttle, the car will very quickly swap ends. Clearly a driver problem, nothing to do with the car. Coming into the hairpin at the end, onto the brakes early, heel toe down to second gear. This car doesn't have the G50 gearbox, so a little bit more travel in the gear lever to get it down into second gear. No shortage of power here, 231 brake horsepower. So still very lively on the power. Onto brakes again, clearly with the older brakes, slightly heavier, smaller discs, so a bit more susceptible to heating. Onto the brakes again, getting that weight balance back through the corner, just feeling the rear of the car starting to move, taking third on the way through. Again onto brakes, braking slightly earlier than I would in the later cars, just due to the slightly different brake performance. So we're now entering the ice hill, a 7% slope with an epoxy resin laid onto the surface, which gives us the equivalent mu factor of sheet ice. The beauty of that is it allows us to make mistakes, and there's no wear on the car. So even when the car spins, there's no excessive wear on any component of the car or indeed tyres. So as I mentioned earlier, this era of 911 was very prone to oversteer. So vital that once the car starts to slide, we're balancing that throttle all the way through to keep the car as flat as we possibly can. Keeping focused on where I want the car to end up, moving the hands round to accommodate, but imperative we keep that throttle balanced all the way through. So in summary, the 911 3.2, no ABS, no aircon, no power steering, but lots of fun. Tremendous character, and you're never allowed to forget that you're driving a true sports car. Absolutely fantastic. Look out for the next instalment of Porsche Experience TV, where we will have the opportunity to drive and explore a number of both new and historic Porsches on the fabulous Porsche test tracks. To find out more about how you can drive at the Porsche Experience Centre, please log on to www.porsche.co.uk/experience. Thanks for watching.